Yesterday I checked into this caravan park, which also has some camping spots obviously, so I put up my tent here and it's huge. I have all the way to there to park my car and hey, there's a package. What is that? Wow, that is amazing. Ta-da! Probably now it hasn't been recorded, but on the first day of the trip here in Australia I crashed my drone. I was flying it, taking shots of the car, and I flew it into a rock. The rock was probably the only rock in 1,100 kilometers around there, but there was a slightly wind and it crashed into a rock and didn't fly anymore. I posted that on Twitter. My cousin Igor in Perth saw that and he said, Wiebe, I'm so inspired by what you're doing. I really appreciate all your effort. So we're going to support you with a new one. So super thanks a lot, Igor, it's really sweet. So he sent it over from Perth to the Water Corporation here in Canada, which is his work. Just picked it up there and let's take it for a flight. It is Friday morning, it's super early. Today I'm going to Lake Argyll. Lake Argyll is one of the biggest, maybe even the biggest man-made lake in all of Australia. There is Lake Argyll Resort and they offer tours. I contacted them. I said, wow, I saw some pictures. I really hope to visit it. Can you maybe offer me something? He said, yeah, we will offer you a tour. I'm driving there now. I'm gonna take nice drone shots. See you there. The history of Lake Argyll goes way back. The first signs of human habitation of the East Kimberley are estimated to be 40 to 60,000 years old, home of the Meerwong-Gyerwong people. In 1879 there was a European guy, Alexander Forrest, who began exploring this area. He saw there was 10 million hectares of fertile land and that created interest of many eastern cattlemen. This is the Ord River Dam and provides a major storage reservoir, which is Lake Argyll, Australia's second biggest and Western Australia's biggest man-made lake. The dam has a hydropower station which creates 220 gigawatt hours of electricity every year. This powers Cananara, Windham and the Argyll Diamond Mine and has reduced the consumption of diesel fuel by about 60 million liters per year. The lake is home to about 30,000 freshwater crocodiles and many other animals. In a few hours we saw a small part of the lake, took a dive and finished it off with a few beers. So today I met these two French guys and one Australian guy. And they said, yeah, after your trip come by to our tent and then we have chat and everything. Hello.
Hey.
And so nice. So yeah, they said like, why don't you stay here, have a drink with us and some food. And now we're having here
Bon appetit.
Having dinner. So what are we eating, Flo?
Rice, tomato, garlic and a little bit tuna.
Yeah, it seems very good.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really backpacker food, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
No, it's
yeah.
really
It's
good.
good? Ah,
You approve, Cedric?
Very tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, I can
Oh,
taste
sweet.
it.
Alright. So this is where I woke up this morning, in this nice little tent. And these great people that helped me a lot. They got me breakfast, dinner yesterday, and a lot of drinks.
You are more than welcome.
Yes.
So what's the plan for today? Where are you going?
Catherine.
Catherine?
Direction Catherine, yeah.
And how much time do you stay in Australia more?
1 year. 1 year, maybe.
One more year?
Yeah, maybe more.
Oh nice. So
No,
maybe
it's really
we
nice.
see you somewhere then.
Australia, it's so,
Yeah.
so nice.
You go in the other way because you now go to Darwin and I go to Broome where you just came from. So we go in opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pity, but
Dommage.
yeah. If you want to change your direction, you are more than welcome.
Okay.
You can stay with us.
Cool. Well, all the best, guys. I woke up very early today because I want to drive the Gibb River Road. It's a super famous road. It crosses the north of WA. Unfortunately, the biggest part, like 99% of the road, is only doable in a 4x4 because the biggest part is gravel and there are a lot of river crossings. Now you know what happened when I tried to cross water before. I'm not even going to think about doing that again. Besides it, it's too challenging for this car because of the range. It's a huge distance where there is just nothing for points. So I'm going about 70 km into Emma Gorge, which is supposed to be super beautiful. It was about an hour walk over rocky terrain where I was rewarded with this 65 meters droplet waterfall surrounded by cliffs. A very relaxing place for a nice swim. Last week I was contacted by Mien on Facebook. She saw that I was on the campsite and that they were offering me but that I didn't have any food or anything. So he said, Wiebe, can I offer you a meal or maybe can I give you some money, you can go to the supermarket, what do you want? Then I said, nah, people are taking care of me and I also have some backup food, so don't worry about that, but I haven't been to a hairdresser in 2 months, something like that, and it was really long. So I said, maybe can you offer me a haircut? She said, no worries. So she donated me some money online on my website, plugmeinproject.com. And then so I just went to the hairdresser. I'm checking out of the campsite today. I've been here for a while. That was because first I had to wait a few days for the drone. And then also there's a new challenge in traveling Australia because from now on the distances will be very fast. And I need to charge later this week at the Aboriginal community. I'm in touch with a community worker. He's not home at the moment or not in a community. He's returning on Saturday. So if I leave today, then I will arrive there in the community on Saturday. So that's why I stayed a bit longer here to time that. And that community is like the only place between two towns where it's possible to charge. Without the community, I cannot make it. Thanks a lot for letting me stay here in your nice, lovely caravan park. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very much.
Sweet.
It's been wonderful to meet you and amazing what you're doing.
While I was driving to Warman, I suddenly saw a roadhouse and on my planning that didn't pop up. So I was very lucky. So ran into the owner, asking explained what I was doing and asked like, maybe can I charge up a little bit? He said, sure, no worries mate. He said just pop it around the back and plug it in over there. So here's my car and yeah, charging it from inside. So it will take me about 2 hours and then surely I'll have enough to reach Warman. I arrived here in Warmen, the next stop, came here with just 4% battery left, so perfect timing. A few weeks ago I came in touch with Horizon Power. They are a utilities company here in Western Australia. And I contacted them, I explained what I was doing, and I asked, like, can you help me out with getting around in WA? So they have 3 charging stations here, and they said, sure mate, we will help you out. So they offered me to charge here at the moment on 3-phase, so it just takes 5 hours to fully charge a car. And here at the Roadhouse I was talking to people, and they already heard about me through Horizon Power. And they said, we'll hook you up with a place to sleep as well. I didn't have that, I thought I'd drive here and then you see what happens. Yeah, so all is good again. Too easy. I arrived here at the Bungle Bungles National Park. Tomorrow I am going actually in there. It's supposed to be really beautiful. It's all kind of stones and rocks which are thousands, probably even millions years old. Tomorrow I'm going to see it and hear more about it. I cannot go there in with my own car, but this tour, the caravan park and tour operator offered me a tour in a 4-wheel drive. So I really cannot wait for that. Early morning we left the Bungle Caravan Park in this 4-wheel drive bus and drove into Honolulu National Park. From the campsite to the entrance of the park is 70 kilometers over gravel road, so definitely not reachable with the Blue Bandit. Aboriginals have inhabited this area for over 20,000 years and they still maintain a strong attachment with the park, despite the arrival of Europeans and their livestock less than 120 years ago. Okay, so here we are in the park. A bit about the formation of the Bungle range. The sandstone and conglomerate which make up the Bungle range were deposited 360 to 370 million years ago. People often think the rocks are formed by the sea, but this is not the case. The combined effects of wind from the Tanami Desert and rainfall over millions of years shaped the domes. The tour was amazingly organized and ended with a campfire dinner and beers back at the campsite. Good morning, I just woke up here in the Bungles Caravan Park, and I was woken up about an hour ago by the sounds of a cow just grazing exactly right next to my tent, and I could see a shadow through my tent and everything. It was a beautiful sight. Yeah, I had an amazing tour yesterday, and I made a deal with them actually that I made a lot of drone footage from the caravan park and from the tour and the activities, and in return for that they offered me accommodation and the tour, which is really nice. Today I just need to do 90 kilometers to Halls Creek, where I actually have a host, and that's a long time ago that I had an actual host in Australia. I made it to Halls Creek, and probably it's the sun, and I'm very confused about a few things. To start, I don't have a host here. I thought so that somebody contacted me that like, hey, if you come to Halls Creek, I can sort you out, but I checked my email, that's not the case. Then there was a possibility to charge here. The guys of Horizon Power, which I used one of their charging stations in Warmen, they have a charging station here at this servo, they call it, gas station, fuel station. But it's closed on Saturday, so I cannot use that. So I'm here with completely empty hands. Luckily it's a town, there's a little bit of civilization. So I'm gonna need to find something to get around here. Did I survive? Did I get the car charged? Did I have to sleep in the car again? find out next episode of Plug Me In.
Please don't think I've left